Donald Trump is entering into the social media business. Donald Trump just made an announcement that he wants to compete with Facebook. Donald Trump thinks he can compete with Twitter and Google and all the companies that have been doing social media for a long time. And I'm going to tell you all about it. The company is called Truth Social. And Donald Trump is making big headlines with this. And so we're going to break this down for you right now. Buckle up your seatbelt, get comfortable. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about Black economics and Black wealth on every single day, sometimes as much as 10 times a day under one condition. The condition is that you have to be Black first. Black first means that we put our community at the top of our priority list. Black first means that we put our people as our number one agenda item. So if you agree with that philosophy, put the hashtag B and the number one in the chat. Hashtag B1. That's the hashtag you should use all over social media if you're Black first. Donald Trump is going into the social media business. Give me a yes or no if you heard anything about this, about Trump launching a new social media platform called Truth Social. I don't much about Truth Social. I just know that they seem to believe in, I don't know what they think is the truth. And so if you look at Truth Social's site, I don't even know what their website is. I got to Google it. But Truth Social, basically, if you look here, it says Truth Social is America's big tent social media platform that encourages an open, free, and honest global conversation without discriminating against political ideology. So basically, Trump is doing something that didn't surprise me. I expected Donald Trump to go ahead and try to compete with the social media platforms. He's a businessman. He has created thousands of businesses before, and that's what he's doing now. Now, I want to ask you guys a quick question. Ask you guys a question. Without regard to what you think about Donald Trump as president. Some of y'all love him, some of y'all hate him. I really don't care. I care about you, but I just think you have a right to believe what you want to believe. But do you think this is going to be successful? Give me a yes or no. Do you think that Donald Trump can put a dent in the social media space? I mean, do you think that Trump is a guy that can pull this off, or do you think he's blowing smoke like he typically does? What do you guys think? Do you think this thing has a shot? I will say this. I think that there are mixed reviews. I think it's overdue. I mean, at some point, somebody's going to compete with the tech giants. We have to have that, right? Because there is a bias there, and a lot of people feel that it's a little bit of a white liberal bias. That means that if you're Black, they're gonna be more likely to chop you off. Most of y'all been in Facebook jail probably 50 times. Also, if you're not a liberal, they tend to ban channels and all this other stuff. I mean, my brother that's coming to the All Black National Convention by the name of Rizza Islam, this brother has been banned. I think he's on his 6th platform. He's literally put up 6 different social media platforms, and they continuously ban Rizza Islam. And they say he's a danger to society. He's dangerous. We got to ban him because he's dangerous. Give me a yes or no. Has anybody ever heard of a Rizza Islam running up on somebody and punching them in the face? Give me a yes or no. Does Rizza Islam have any history at all of being dangerous and harmful to other people? Give me a yes or no. Is Rizza Islam, I mean, does he carry a gun and just pistol whip people at random? Has he ever tried to set off a bomb and blow something up? No, Rizza Islam is just a Black man who has his version of the truth. He has his own version of the truth. And I agree with you, Michelle Ray. It just got deleted again. And I think that's fundamentally unfair. And this is one of the reasons why, despite what you feel about Donald Trump, I support the idea of creating alternative social media platforms. So this thing is called Truth Social, and apparently it's getting some headwaves. I mean, people are talking about it. I mean, this is worth talking about. And there's a company that's connected to Truth Social that is a SPAC, a special purpose acquisition company that's associated with Donald Trump. And this company is called Digital World Acquisition Corporation. And Digital World Acquisition Corporation, their stock went through the roof as a result of this SPAC. I mean, their stock went crazy. Let me share my screen so you guys can see this stock. I want to say it went up 300%. And that's a big deal. A lot of people made a lot of money from the excitement around this SPAC. There's the stock right there. You can see where it shot up. And and I think that's awesome, right? I think that's great for people that have money invested there. I don't necessarily know if I would feel comfortable investing in something that Donald Trump is running, just because I think everyone hates Donald Trump. And I wish I could say it wasn't for good reason. I mean, the guy's kind of a prick, right? He's guilty of being a prick, but the liberals are guilty of suppressing any ideas, any and all ideas and ideologies that don't go in lockstep with whatever they want you to believe. I don't know if y'all know um, uh, about this. Did y'all hear about Atlanta and the fact that Atlanta? This is just some weird stuff. I'm not even gonna say it's sick. I'm just gonna say it's weird to me. Atlanta literally, the politicians in Atlanta, to tell you how ridiculous some of these politicians are, they literally named, I think, October 20th as Lil Nas X Day. Did y'all know that? That literally Lil Nas X is now celebrated as like a hero, you know. So if you go to Atlanta, if you live in the city, just know that Lil Nas X, that's the dude in the dress, now has a day, an official day named after him in the city of Atlanta. This tells you how weird the liberals have gotten. Lil Nas X was twerking in prison. If you recall, if you remember, he was actually in one of his last videos, he was literally twerking in prison and making prison look like this fun Disneyland that black men love to go to so they can just get in and twerk their butts off. And this is what they think is normal. This is the stuff that they celebrate. Like these are the ideas that are okay to put on social media. You can put it on TikTok. You can put it in front of your kids. Black grown ass men twerking in prison. Now I'm not talking. This is not anti-LGBT. This is just anti-ratchetry. This is anti-ridiculousness. I mean, if you go down to some of these cities, you see where a lot of little boys are catching diseases that you can't get back, and they're celebrating this stuff. So they'll celebrate stuff like this, but then they'll come to you and they'll say, "Yeah, this is all okay. This is all fine and good, but Rizza Islam is dangerous. Rizza Islam gonna hurt somebody." Well, what's wrong with Rizza Islam? Is it? Tell me what he does that hurts. Is it because he carries himself with dignity and distinction? Is that what bothers you, white people, about this black man? Does Rizzo bother you because he believes in, I don't know, black family? Like he wants black families to actually stay together and be strong. Does it bother you that Rizzo Islam wants black men to be educated? Is that your issue? You don't want black men to be educated? What bothers you about Rizzo Islam that leads you to say that this is not okay, but this is okay? Black men twerking in prison. Now that's what we want to see. Atlanta literally made Lil Nas X Day because of this, because they're celebrating black men going to prison, getting raped, getting beaten, getting traumatized for a 20-year, 30-year period. That is about the sickest thing I've ever seen. So what is this? Why do I bring this up? I bring this up because I don't know if Donald Trump is the right guy to lead a social media revolution. I don't really know if he's the guy that we're looking for to do this, but I can say that Facebook and Twitter and all these digital companies, they need some competition. And Mark Zuckerberg, as excellent of a CEO as he is, they become like a government. And when you can go and you can shut down the president of the United States, that should be a tremendous red flag to all regulators that you now live in a technocracy. Your social media companies have way too much power. So the company is called Truth Social. The SPAC, the special purpose acquisition company that released it, that's associated with Donald Trump, it's called Digital World Acquisition Corporation. The stock skyrocketed. I'm reading this from MSNBC or CNBC, excuse me. It skyrocketed on extremely heavy trading volume after news of a merger that would launch former President Donald Trump's planned social media platform. DWAC stock surged 357% Thursday, and trading was halted multiple times due to volatility. DWAC was among the top 10 most popular names on Reddit, WallStreetBets chat room, even exceeding meme stocks GameStop's mentions. So a lot of people were making money off this. This right now is a big deal. Everybody's talking about it. If you like Trump and you want to be a part of this, feel free. I might open up an account on Truth Social, not because I like Trump, but because I like truth. And I know truth is not popular. I know that freedom of speech is somehow banned now. You saw what they were doing to Dave Chappelle. But I happen to be naively supportive of the idea that people should be allowed to say what they want to say. I'm not threatened and scared of a conservative. I'm not threatened and scared of what a liberal has to say. I'm not scared of what anybody has to say, as long as you don't interfere with what I have to say. As long as I can talk, you can talk too. How about that? How about that? Can we agree on that? That everybody can talk, that everyone's allowed to have an opinion, that we can't have people in our society who are running around saying that certain people, that half the country is not allowed to talk? Why does that make me the crazy one? Why does that make me the crazy one? Do you understand what kind of country you're creating? You know, it's crazy to me. So, no, I support the Trump thing. I don't, I'll get an account, whatever it is, what it is, and I wish him good luck. All right. So, speaking of freedom of speech, you guys know the All Black National Convention is around the corner. You can actually go to allblacknationalconvention.com. We believe in freedom of speech, and we are meeting down in Florida, and Rizza Islam has been invited to speak, and I want to hear every single word this brother has to say, because I think he's brilliant, and I think that we should all be listening to people like that, not because he's anti-jab, but because he's pro-Black. I want to hear people that are pro-Black. I want to hear from Julian Gordon about real estate. I want to hear from Queen Afua when it comes to health. I want to hear from Constance Carter when it comes to real estate, because these people put Black people first. We have 60 speakers and presenters and entertainers all coming down to Orlando, October 29th through November 1st. There are physical tickets you can get. There are digital tickets you can get where you can watch it virtually if you want to. Tomorrow, we're going to do a Q&A where we're going to answer all your questions about the A, B, and C. What attire should you wear to the B1 ball? How's the speed dating going to work? How's the speed networking going to work? We're going to do speed dating at this year's convention because we want to help you find a way to date people who are not total idiots. So we're trying to help you in every single way that we can. And so if you want to learn more, go to my Instagram and you can click the link and you can join us for the Q&A tomorrow, Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to answer any and all questions about the All Black National Convention. Go to the Real Boyce Watkins. Link is in the bio. Click on the link in the bio and it'll let you leave your question for us, and we will answer all the questions live Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern if you have any questions about the convention. Does that make sense? Give me a yes in the chat if you follow what I'm saying. Okay, guys. So I'm going to get out of here. As far as my conclusion about Donald Trump and this idea of him creating this whole whatever he's doing, I think Trump is a guy that has had a lot of harebrained schemes in his life. I think Trump is a guy who is certainly full of himself. I think Trump is a guy who could be defined as a narcissist. I think Trump is a guy I wouldn't necessarily want to hang out with. I think Trump is a guy who could be accurately defined as a bastard. But one of the reasons that I think that Trump's ideas are okay is because while Trump certainly didn't succeed at everything he did, he was not a complete miserable failure. A lot of the people that hate Donald Trump right now loved his ass before he got into politics. Same thing is true with Dr. Ben Carson. My mother used to tell me stories about how Dr. Ben Carson's mama had no education and raised him in the projects with no daddy, and he still went on to become one of the greatest neurosurgeons in the world. If you can't back up from your politics and take one moment to celebrate this, then that tells me that you've been brainwashed. I don't care if you think conservatives are full of crap. So do I. But my guy, can't you at least take 1 second and say, way to go, black man. That's pretty cool. That's Black excellence, y'all. This man went and got to the top of his class. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with a black man getting applause for the good things he does, and instead of having liberals convince you that this is Black excellence? A black man twerking in prison is not Black excellence, but a black man becoming a neurosurgeon is still Black excellence, even if he happens to become a Republican. So if you ask me, what do I want to see more of in the black community? Do I want to see more of this, or do I want to see more of this? I pick this over this any day of the week. No disrespect to the men that want to wear dresses, but that's not the image of the black man that is necessarily going to promote black male masculinity throughout the world. And that's a fact that we have to acknowledge as a people. All right, guys. So I got to get out of here. I hope that some of this makes sense. I will keep you posted on Truth Social and Donald Trump's SPAC, which is called Digital World. What is it? Digital World Acquisition Company or something. Be careful about investing in SPACs. I don't recommend buying shares in DWAC. I'm not telling you what to do. This is not investment advice, but I'm not buying any stocks in that SPAC because SPACs tend to be heavily overvalued. But I do think that this is going to be an interesting endeavor. So anyway, I got to get out of here, guys. Please take care. Have a great day. Love you. I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.